HB 41 News starts right now.
We start tonight at 5 with breaking news. Kansas City police arrested the mother of a 5-year-old who died in November.
We have a picture right now of Grayson O'Connor. She is in the Jackson County Jail. O'Connor facing one charge of endangering the welfare of a child.
KSHB 41 News reporter Charlie Keegan has been following this case for us since the beginning. He joins us live now from the apartment building where the boy died. Charlie.
Caitlin, this charge basically means that Grayson O'Connor's alleged actions inside this apartment building created an unsafe environment, an environment which ultimately led to the death of her son, a death that's memorialized right here in the alleyway behind the apartment. But I want to show you a picture of little Grayson O'Connor. He was only 5 years old when he died back in November. These new court documents that we've had a chance to look over explain that he fell from the 17th floor of this apartment building, and a fellow tenant noticed his body one day back in November outside. We also had a chance to learn from these court documents that police believe his mother removed some window stops from inside the apartment. I've been in this apartment and seen what those window stops look like. They're these kind of safety mechanisms that keep a window from opening past a certain point, and they believe that ultimately led to Grayson's death. I had a chance to speak with one of the neighbors up there on the 17th floor who told me that she misses Grayson.
I didn't think that I would have as much grief as I have, but knowing that he's not here anymore, it's a haunting feeling. It's a haunting feeling.
So this charge of endangering the welfare of a child resulting in death carries a penalty of up to 30 years in prison with a minimum of 10. So anywhere between 10 and 30 years in prison is what Grayson O'Connor's facing right now. We've had a lot of conversations in the newsroom about what took so long. It was back in November where Grayson died, and why are we just finding out about these charges now? But I know, Caitlin, you've started to look into the timeline on this a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's right, Charlie. This isn't normally how these things proceed. This case is a little bit different. So let's walk you back through what we know. Emergency workers found Grayson O'Connor dead on November 27th. Someone leaving the basement of the apartment notified police of a body in an alley behind that building. Days later, police told KSHB 41 his mother, Corinne, was a subject of interest. Well, we learned today prosecutors actually filed those charges back on December 14th, roughly 2.5 weeks after Grayson's death. But again, we just learned this now. In a statement today, Jackson County prosecutor Jean Peters Baker wrote, quote, "While normally charges are announced quickly, all cases are not the same and investigations take multiple steps." She added, quote, "The court issued an order sealing the case until the defendant could be taken into custody." 2 weeks ago, we learned the owner of the apartment building filed an eviction petition against Corinne. She did not show up to that hearing on the petition last week. Today, when a judge unsealed the case, we learned Corinne was taken into custody late last week.